Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest events in TayNinhTV province and across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of May 9, a delegation of TayNinhTV provincial leaders headed by Mr. Võ Đức Trong, chairman of the Vietnam Federal Language Committee of TayNinhTV province, visited and extended greetings and presented gifts to the executive board of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha in TayNinhTV province, as well as to several outstanding Buddhist dignitaries and clergy on the occasion of Vesak Day Buddhist Calendar 2569 Gregorian Calendar 2025.
At the office of the Executive Board of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha of TayNinhTV province, located within the walls of Hiệp Long Pagoda in Quarter 4, Ward 3, TayNinhTV City, the delegation met with and presented the gifts to the Executive Board. On behalf of the delegation, provincial leaders extend big greetings to the dignitaries amongst the nuns and all the Buddhist followers, wishing them a joyful and blessed Vesak season. They also acknowledge and praise the positive contributions of the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha to the province's socio-economic development, the social welfare initiatives, environmental protection, and also efforts to maintain national unity. The Buddhist dignitaries expressed their gratitude for the province leaders' thoughtful attention and affirmed their continued commitment to encouraging the monks, the nuns, and lay followers to live a good life and practice the faith beautifully, actively participating in patriotic movements and contributing to building a wealthier, more civilized TayNinhTV.
Ba Đen Mountain was chosen as the destination for international delegates and Buddhist followers to visit and participate in religious and cultural festivities during the Vesak Festival. From 6 p.m. on May 8 to 8 a.m. on May 13, Buddhists are invited to venerate the Buddha's relic, a historic treasure of humanity that many have longed for the chance to witness during this special occasion. This event is considered a milestone of great significance, marking global recognition of Ba Đen Mountain as a spiritual destination and placing TayNinhTV among the world's major Buddhist pilgrimage sites. In addition to enhancing TayNinhTV's tourism image, the Vesak Festival also helps promote the message of peace, cooperation, and sustainable development, not only for TayNinhTV but for Vietnam as a whole. The event not only affirms TayNinhTV's position on the global map of spiritual tourism, but also lays a solid foundation for economic growth, investment attraction, and elevating the province's image on the international stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the United Nations Day of Vesak 2025 was held in a solemn and dignified manner, marking a large-scale religious, international religious and cultural event. Ba Đen Mountain in TayNinhTV province had the honor of being selected as the site for the Buddha relic procession. Thousands of monks, nuns, Buddhist followers, and visitors from across Vietnam and abroad made a pilgrimage to the site, joining the reverends to respectfully welcome and worship the sacred relic and participate in a series of major ceremonies held as part of Vesak 2025.
On the day of Vesak at Ba Đen Mountain National Tourist Area, the visitor numbers rose significantly. Thousands of delegates and Buddhists participated in the procession and veneration of the Buddha relic from the foot of the mountain to its summit. The relic was enshrined at the Buddhist Exhibition Center, a space thoughtfully arranged to create a shared atmosphere for many attendees. I'm honored to have the opportunity to attend the 20 United Nations Days of Vesak and being here with the Central Buddhist Association and the fellow visitors is truly a joyous and proud experience, and the event is planned and very well organized, providing great convenience for everyone. I saw on Facebook that the Buddha relic was brought to the mountain today, so the two of us come up to visit. I feel that the mountain is even more beautiful than in the previous years. Ba Đen Mountain is always bustling and full of life and is a top destination for tourists. Today I came here to sightsee and visit Ba Đen Mountain. I find it very short and with majestic and beautiful scenery. I'm honored to be here for the relic veneration. In addition to receiving the birthday relic, visitors and birthdays participated in a variety of meaningful activities within the Visit 2025 framework, and these include planting for 108 birthday trees at the Birthday World Garden at the mountain summit, and a candle lighting and flower lighting releasing ceremony at Table Sun Square, and praying for the world's peace. And this event have established Padang Mountain as a global spiritual pilgrimage destination while promoting the image of the friendly, hospitable, and peace-loving Vietnam. And notably, the Rally Federation activities at the Padang Mountain National Tourist Area will continue until 8 a.m. on Monday, the 30th of 2025. And on Monday, the Ministry of Public Security convened an online national conference to disseminate the key directives and orientation regarding the proposed amendments to certain articles of the 2013 Constitution, specifically within the People's Public Security Forces. The conference was chaired by the General Lieutenant General Lê Quốc Hùng, Deputy Minister of Public Security and a member of Constitutional Amendment Drafting Committee. The event was held virtually, connecting the ministry's central headquarters with the police department across on 63 provinces and Central Kaiwan City. At the conference, delegates were briefed on the resolution recently issued by the National Assembly concerning constitutional revisions in support of his assigned duties. The Deputy Minister Lê Quốc Hùng is responsible for overseeing the development of the VNeID application to gather and synthesize public opinions on the draft resolution, and this includes directing the implementation, ensuring the feedback system operates smoothly, and resolving any issues that arise during the consultation process. The use of the VNeID platform marks a significant step in promoting the transparency, inclusiveness, and digital transformation in Vietnam's legislative consultation efforts. It is also intended to ensure that public input is effectively integrated while maintaining national political security and social order throughout the constitutional amendment process.
Over the past 5 years, 133 brothers in the province have been certified as OCAP, with restarts or higher. Despite the quantity challenges remain in market consumption, especially in reaching international markets. To enhance the effectiveness of OCAP development on May 5, 2025, the Provincial Business Committee issued official letter number 1549 outlining measures to boost market access and value chains for key local and OCAP products. Relevant departments, organizations, and localities are tasked with building a stable consumption market, focusing on formal export channels and improving added value from production to distribution. On the morning of May 9, a delegation from TayNinhTV Radio and Television Station and TayNinhTV Newspaper, led by Director Vũ Xuân Trường, visit Long An Newspaper and Radio Television Station to strengthen professional practices. They were welcomed by Editor-in-Chief Lê Hồng Phước and department leaders. The two sides discussed the post-merge organizational model, development of web apps, staffing, finance, public service production audits, advertising, live TV production processes, and digital content and infrastructure development. Both parties agreed to continue coordination, especially in building an effective merchants plan and aligning media content across platforms. The audience as a military base during the Trần Dynasty, Vũ Lâm Palace stands as a testament to the strategic resilience of the Trần rulers. It reflects the dynasty's far-reaching vision in intertwining politics, military affairs, culture, and religion. Therefore, preserving and restoring these relics in combination with developing green, eco-friendly tourism infrastructure will help attract both domestic and international visitors, creating momentum for local economic growth. Vũ Lâm Palace was a military stronghold of the Trần Dynasty, located in the core zone of Trần An Scenic Landscape Complex, Hoa Lư City. During the Trần Reign, it serves as a key military and political center, closely tied to major historical events in the resistance against the Mongol invasions. The center of the ancient Vũ Lâm Palace is now the site of TTV Temple in Ninh Hải Commune, Hoa Lư City. TV Temple was built in the 13th century. At that time, the Cheng dynasty was fighting against the Mongol Empire and abandoned Thăng, implementing a Scotch art strategy. They came here to establish a military base to fight back. This land was once part of the Vũ Lâm Palace complex, now known as Trang An Hoa Lư Ninh Bình. TV Temple holds great historical significance. The treasure trove of cultural heritage at the Vũ Lâm Palace site from the Cheng era is exceptionally rich. The area is home to numerous valuable tangible and intangible cultural assets, including precious classical Chinese and ancient Vietnamese texts. We are very happy and excited to visit Vietnam, especially TV Temple. It is a beautiful temple and from the guide, we learned it was built a long time ago and has been restored multiple times. It attracts many visitors and the scenery here is stunning. From a conceptual standpoint, the uniqueness of Vũ Lâm Palace must be reserved. In terms of methodology, we propose a combination of approaches, reconstructing architectural elements, restoring and preserving archaeological heritage, piecing together fragments of classical Chinese and ancient Vietnamese texts and folklore, especially leveraging digital technology to help visitors understand the historical value of Vũ Lâm Palace. The historical and cultural value and potential of Vũ Lâm Palace, as well as the greater Hoa Lư and Trang An region, are immense. Therefore, further research and investment are essential to ensure development that is worthy, harmonious, and sustainable. Turn to domestic news. On May 8, the Union of Friendship Organizations of Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu Province held an exchange program to commemorate the 75th anniversary of Vietnam-China diplomatic relations.
The event was also attended by Mr. Wei Sun-xian, the Chinese Consul General in Ho Chi Minh City, along with local leaders. In Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, China has become an important investment partner with 19 projects totaling $424 million and focused on sectors like footwear, textile, seafood, and machinery, and notably the $350 million of BOE Beijing project, which produces a high solution strain at the Phú Mỹ No. 3 Industrial Park, is currently underway. This exchange program features lively performances and a tea ceremony and an exhibition of the calligraphy from both countries.
On May 8, the organizing committee held a press conference in Tokyo to announce the Vietnam Festival in Japan 2025, scheduled from May 31st and June 1st at Yoyogi Park. Vietnamese Ambassador to Japan Phạm Quang Hiệu highlighted the festival's importance in promoting cultural exchange between the two countries. Under the theme Closer and Deeper, the event aims to strengthen Vietnam-Japan ties through two vibrant days of connection. It is expected to feature 130 booths and attract around 180,000 tons of visitors.
And according to the Enlightened Seasonal Holiday Study commissioned by the Matter, 50% of Vietnamese consumers said they have used the AI to search for shopping ideas. And the Matter representative noted that Vietnam has the highest AI adoption rate among the markets surveyed, reflecting a strong willingness to embrace innovation. And this openness also presents opportunity for the business admin to build personalized experiences powered by AI. It also highlights how Vietnamese consumers are setting a new global benchmark for integrating AI into daily life.
Ladies and gentlemen, this summer, Nha Trang City in Khánh Hòa Province becomes even more lively with 36 exciting cultural and sports activities along Nha Trang Beach, aimed at meeting the cultural and artistic needs of both domestic and international tourists. The 2025 Culture and Tourism Festival theme Nha Trang Say Hi will take place from June 7 to June 9, featuring 36 outstanding cultural, sports, and artistic events. Preparations in Khánh Hòa are now almost complete. This year's festival stage is designed to be open, allowing local residents and visitors to actively participate in the artistic programs. This is Khánh Hòa way of providing a cultural and artistic space that is accessible and interactive. This program highlights distinctive cultural elements, not just entertainment. We are creating something for the people of Nha Trang, influenced by the sea, but with modern music, lighting, and rhythms. It's also very contemporary. The opening will feature a grand sense that moves from current culture toward the future. Through the festival, Khánh Hòa focuses on promoting its culture and the potential of its coastal tourism. It also serves as a step toward preparing for the next festival in 2026 with optimal organizing conditions. We aim to elevate the festival to a higher level, involving fishermen and the local business community. Our message focuses on environmental protection, cultural and sports connections, in alignment with Resolution 17, positioning Khánh Hòa as a smart city with sustainable identity and international integration. The festival is a key event for Khánh Hòa to showcase its image, cultural potential, and tourism prospects. This year, the province aims to welcome 11.8 million tons of tourists, including 5.2 million tons of international visitors. The activities, promotional activities, event organization, and service quality improvements will be implemented thoroughly, helping to reach more than 1.5 million attendees throughout the festival period. And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.